The mission of the Laboratory for Laser Energetics is to advance fusion for Department of Energy and National Nuclear Security Administration, to advance the science of high energy density physics, and to inform astrophysics communities. The last mission is to advance laser technology, and all the way through is education. As you look into the 21st century, national security and energy security are going to be critical to the United States, and LLE has played a major role in educating the workforce for the last decades aligned to those areas.
The world's energy security over the next century is likely to come from fusion energy. Right now, it is very difficult for our nation to find the necessary talent in people. So it's the University of Rochester, which really plays a pivotal role. And we do that by doing what we call education at scale. We have large laser systems, we have large institutions that allow us to do science at the boundaries and allow our students to do science at those boundaries. The University of Rochester has a wide range of research opportunities for its students, from graduate students in a traditional sense that go off and do research at the highest level to undergraduate students. Over the last summer, we had 75 undergraduates doing research in our institution, and we also have a variety of high school programs in which we work with the high school students.
We also have a fantastic local ecosystem with the Rochester Institute of Technology. We have a large number of co-ops come and work with us every year. The Monroe Community College has a great program training lasers and optic technicians. We hire a lot of people from there. And then SUNY Geneseo has been a major pipeline for us.
I believe students are most inspired by actually performing research themselves. And so we give them lots of opportunities to do that at a place like Geneseo and here at the Laboratory for Laser Energetics. These collaborations take a long time to cultivate, and for me, with the Laser Lab here, it's been 33 years. And what's really exciting about it is some of those students that started out with me 33 years ago are now have been at the laboratory for nearly 30 years. And they're in all different types of positions here at the lab.
Mentors like Dr. Padalino, my other mentors at SUNY Geneseo and the LLE, had a huge influence on my career. They've been very encouraging every step of the way, encouraged me to apply to graduate school here, to continue my career here, and now ultimately helped lead to my success as a group leader here.
I was an undergraduate physics student at SUNY Geneseo, and Dr. Padalino took summer research students to the University of Rochester to tour the Laboratory for Laser Energetics, and that really got me interested in doing research here at the University of Rochester and at the LLE.
First thing to remember about ICF and fusion in general is that there's not a lot of undergraduate programs that teach this, so it's primarily taught in graduate programs. So in a sense, the mentorship is what allowed me to do anything at all in this field. More than that, I think the mentorship that's available here, in particular, having access to 10s, 20 of the sort of top computational and experimental fusion scientists in the world is sort of unparalleled, I think.
We operate at scale. So we do large experiments with lots of diagnostics, lots of measurements. We also shoot these big lasers 10 times a day, roughly, and we've been doing it for decades. So we have an enormous amount of data. So AI and machine learning is perfectly suited to allow us to maximize the value of that data.
We're at the forefront of being able to study what's going on inside exoplanets and inside stars in the laboratory. Using lasers like the Omega laser here, we can recreate the conditions deep inside planets and inside stars in these materials as they get compressed to the super high pressures that we see inside these astrophysical bodies. And this research is great because it allows us to understand the nature of other planets in the universe.
We use 3D reconstruction and neural network modeling to understand inertial confinement fusion implosions and understand how asymmetries in implosions can reduce implosion performance and how that reduces the neutron yield or the compressed areal density in implosions.
LLE has two of the largest lasers in the world. certainly the largest in any academic institution. That scale is really not replicated anywhere else in the US in, inertial fusion energy or in inertial confinement fusion. So we're now at the cutting edge of next generation lasers. So we're doing a design for a laser that would be the most powerful laser in the world, and it would open up whole new types of physics and whole new regimes to explore.
Our vision for NSF Opal is to create two of the most powerful laser beams in the world and join them with the Omega EP facility to provide really unique capabilities to explore frontier science. We are working on technologies, laser technologies, target technologies, and experimental diagnostics that will operate at a shot every few minutes as opposed to a shot per hour or a shot per day. And we intend to cover a range of scientific disciplines from high-field physics to particle acceleration, advanced light source development, laboratory astrophysics and planetary physics, and last but not least, laser-driven nuclear physics. And it really would bring to a culmination our laser technologies, our experimental technologies, the science that we do here, and with collaborators around the world.